What's going on, everyone? It's KB the Mark, back to bring you the news. On today's Wrestling Report, we have many stories, starting with the ratings of Monday Night Raw, history made with the Money in the Bank, Sasha Banks spotted training, and many more stories. Please don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to stay up to date. Now, without further ado, let's cue that intro.
I'm a visionary, revolutionary. I'm a visionary, revolutionary.
The ratings for this week's edition of WWE Monday Night Raw increased. The episode received an average of 1.593 million viewers on the USA Network, up from 1.5 million viewers last week. The 18 to 49 demo received an average rating of 0.43, up from 0.36 last week. The show competed against Monday Night Football on ESPN and ESPN2. The ratings for the most recent episode of WWE NXT are in. The show drew 664,000 live viewers on the USA Network, down from 670,000 viewers a week before. It received a 0.15 rating in the 18 to 49 demographic. 1 week ago, the show received a 0.13 rating. NXT was expected to be dominated by coverage of the US midterm elections, as all of the big news cable stations covered the night. Instead, the show received high ratings. The USA Network and WWE should be pleased with these results. The Money in the Bank briefcase had been held by Austin Theory since July 2nd. When he won it and cashed it in on Monday's episode of Raw against United States champion Seth Rollins. In the main event, Rollins issued an open challenge for his title. Mustafa Ali emerged on the big screen to respond to the challenge, but he was attacked by Bobby Lashley, who accepted it. Lashley violently attacked Rollins before pushing Rollins through the announcer's table. Because this was done before the bell rung, the fight was not official. Austin Theory had the advantage because he had cashed in his briefcase, but Rollins was able to flip things around. Theory knocked Rollins, but Lashley intervened and attacked Theory, who was knocked out before being placed in the Hurt Lock. Rollins won the match with the stomp. Theory made history with the cash-in, as he was the first to do so when electing to challenge for a secondary championship rather than a world title. Fans should expect some craziness at Survivor Series during the War Games event, according to Brian Alvarez's Twitter super followers feed. The reason for this is that WWE want footage for future video packages, and the only material they currently have is from NXT. The majority of the film they have is of NXT talent who is no longer with the WWE. The first War Games match in NXT happened in 2017, and every wrestler involved in the match is no longer in WWE. The match featured the Undisputed Era versus the Authors of Pain versus Sanity in 2018. The Undisputed Era faced Pete Dunne, Ricochet, and the War Raiders. The 2019 War Games once again featured the Undisputed Era. They wrestled against Tommaso Ciampa, Keith Lee, Dominik Dijakovic, and Kevin Owens. In 2020, the Undisputed Era faced off against Pat McAfee, Pete Dunne, Danny Burch, and Oney Lorcan. The only footage that includes all current talent is last year's War Games, which featured Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, Pete Dunne, and LA Knight against Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, Grayson Waller, and Tony D'Angelo. The relationship between WWE's Seth Rollins and top New Japan star Will Ospreay dates back a few years. In 2019, Ospreay and Rollins had a Twitter feud in which Rollins officially apologized for his remarks after expressing his views on WWE and the product and they provide to their fans with their stars. It will subsequently lead to Rollins and Ospreay exchanging words, during which Rollins mentioned having more money in his bank account. Ospreay recently showed interest in competing against Rollins. I've mentioned Seth Rollins' name many times, Ospreay said in an interview with Tokyo Sports, and he's approached me from the other side, so I have a lot of thoughts. I also think it would be a dream come true to fight Ricochet one more time, considering my history. R-Truth, A WWE superstar stated that he tore his quad last week during a battle with Grayson Waller. Truth confirmed on his social media pages that he needs surgery, which will keep him out of commission for some time. Truth suffered the injury during last week's NXT broadcast when he made a dive over the top and fell awkwardly on the floor. As referees and trainers assisted Truth to the back, the match was immediately called off. Last week, Dave Meltzer announced in the Wrestling Observer newsletter that Truth had torn his quad. There is no news on how long he will be out, but quad injuries may be difficult to heal. WWE appears to have retired one of their titles. As previously stated, Dana Brooke defended the WWE 24/7 title on television for the first time in many weeks. Her opponent was Nikki Cross, and they wrestled a serious match with no humor. This appeared to be a title reset, but Cross was subsequently seen backstage holding the 24/7 title, which she discarded near a garbage can. She missed the garbage bin, but it appeared as if WWE was abandoning the title. Sasha Banks was recently observed exercising in the ring, fueling speculation that she is planning a wrestling comeback. Former WWE Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion was spotted in Mexico working with Mexican wrestling legend Juventud Guerrera. Samurai Del Sol, formerly known as WWE's Kalisto, was also shown in the video. Samurai Banks and his wife Abigail own a CBD company in Winter Park, Florida. WrestlingNews.co was the first to reveal that Banks and Naomi had reached an agreement to return to WWE. It was reported last month that there had been stumbling blocks in discussions for a new agreement. Banks recently hinted that something huge was on the way this month, and she's been waiting for this moment for the past 6 months. Also, WWE reintroduced Banks and Naomi into the iconic intro sequence during the Crown Jewel broadcast this past Saturday, fueling suspicion that they're on their way back to the WWE. That's it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please be sure to check out more videos from the channel. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell for daily wrestling videos. Once again, I'm KB the Mark, signing off. Until the next one.
I started with nothing and came out a king. I've been the one that's been ballin' for rings. It's been me and my team and we chasing the green. My team be the shit, we ain't ballin' for free. My team be the shit, we ain't ballin' for free.